Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Dutchman games. This is Napoleon Total War version 7.6. Attacker, Dutchman, Defender, AC Man. Battle is fought on Spain, 1 Bravo, and attacker is in blue, I believe. Nope, the attacker is in red on the right hand side, and defender is blue on the left hand side. I stand corrected, the attacker is on the blue left hand side. Interesting map, you have the high grounds here and here, roads, and most likely the battle is going to be fought here at the center. I have not been able to record a game lately, pretty busy at home, so I have about an hour to give you a commentary on this. So, let's take a look at this. The year is 1806 and the Dutch insurgency is at its peak. The Dutch under, let's see, Willem Frederik van Byzand have gathered an army, and on the other side they are facing France. France, under Napoleon Bonaparte, has mustered his Armée du Nord toward the Netherlands and once and for all finish his insurgency. I am playing as the Netherlands, AC Man as France. Army composition, I have 3 artillery. One of it is 600 meter far, I would say, and the other ones are 350. I have quite a few cav units, 1, 2, 3, but I'm putting one at far end to the left. This is going to be my surprise force. The goal is to go all the way around from this side, go around and then attack them. Attack maybe artillery or the general from the rear. Let's look at the uniforms. It's just fantastic. You have the Huzaren, number 6 van Boreel, and you have Huzaren number 8 under Croy. That's my right flank. My left flank, you have my elite units along with the militia. Willem Frederik is my general then. National militia. And then you have Lichte Dragonders, the light dragoons. Corbayas is the commander. At the center is going to be my infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units, along with the Carabiniers. De Bruin is leading the unit. It's a heavy cav. The goal is get the hill, apply my artillery over here, because I think this has got a really good view over the battlefield, and then maybe some infantry in center. Get this house, put some grenadiers, the Dutch say grenadiers, in the house, and that way get the French into my killing field and then destroy them. I have a little surprise at far left. My calves is going to be having the left and the right flank, and with that we're going to start the game. On the other side, you get fog of war, so you don't see any of the units. We have Napoleon Bonaparte himself. On his way to deal with the resurrection. Wow, look at him. full confidence, resolute, going to dealing with a Dutch, rebellious Dutch. Okay, with that, now this is going to take a while for the units to get to the position, so I'm just going to enlarge this. At least you get to see this is Napoleon coming, and then hopefully you can see the rest of our army. This is mine, and then this far end cavalry. I'm going to put these guys. Let's take a close zoom on the uniforms. Men to the arm. Let's get rid of the French yoke. To fatherland. My brave, brave Dutch army. Now, good thing about having the cav on the flanks, because then you could do screening. Anyone coming close to it, you get screened. Now, another thing I was meant to do, and I did, is send my cav as quickly as possible. So in that way, he would start engaging, going toward my cav, and give me more time to settle on this hill. And I think that's been working so far. So he is going to change direction and then start facing toward my cav. On that side, still no one. Yeah, there you go. So he changed direction. That is a valuable time for me to get in position. I really want to have this formation here, this ridge, and then be able to deal with anyone who's coming up to me. Of course, I don't want to fight them. Now, another thing about faction, my faction is number 7. AC's faction is number 10. Higher numbers means better faction. It usually has to do with better, cheaper units, but better morale, better army. And you can see his majority of his cap is to his left flank. So I have only one unit here. So the Dutch, of course, in disadvantage as far as the numbers goes, number of the strength. So I have to make up under my brilliant strategy. My artillery is now into action, and so with that, let's start the game. This artillery, I'd like them to face cavalry. Now look at that, I'm shooting my own guys. That was horrible. I just lost 2 men here. And another 7 over here. Oh, look at that. It's just horrible. The Dutch, they are just worthless. And this unit, this is my heavy artillery. It's got more units, 12 pounders. Gonna form the center, left, and then the other artillery is going to be on the right flank. Another thing I was going to apply here, you have the high ground up here, so the infantry down here, that would be good support on each other. I could shoot over the head of my own men. As long as this guy stops shooting. I'm sending the grenadiers into the house, so the plan is working. That was the original plan at the start of the game, and it is working fine. One cav unit, so I'm sending my carabiniers and support to hold back these cav units. This outflanking force is now to the back and not noticed yet. So, look from the bird's eye view, we have cav to the left, artillery is finally into the position, left artillery, center artillery, right artillery. I do have my infantry below the slope. I get the house. One thing I failed to do is sending support for them. I need to have another infantry unit somewhere over here So anyone trying to get into the house will get shot into pieces. And then he's trying to outflank me with his cav, so I have my 2 units. Try to get the high ground. There is my Wilhelm Frederick, my general. Moving to the right. Infantry, Jagers, light infantry. Why was shooting going on but that many kills? Good, the Hussars is on the fire. Now let's look at the enemy's position. France sending his cav around. Excellent move. Outflanking me. He's got other cav support units to the side. His artillery is into position. Very well positioned. He's aiming at my artillery unit. And to the right, he's holding when he's got his caps on the flank. The battle is starting for the house. His grenadiers are going at mine. We've lost 5 men so far. I lost 5 men. Getting too late over here. That's just a shame. He's sending his general here, which is a great move. He's sending to support his grenadiers. So the drawback of my general is that it's too slow. I can't really send them over here. Nice, riding 1 unit here at this 88, down to 77, he's gonna hold there. Full is going to hold here, 83, 70 men. Oh man, I lose the house. Better morale for the French. Got this cav. Another cav, so my artillery is doing well shooting at the cav. Now I'm sending these 2 units to break the right flank with the Buccaneers. And he's got better positioning, 3 units shooting right at 1 unit over here. Much better position than I have here. My men is just too far behind here. And my artillery is not doing a good job. I seem to be shooting right into the ground here. Yep, getting this goal. Time to push. Sending my general in there. I need to break this flank before these guys are going to break. Everything is going to the position, let it go down. And look at this cap coming right at me. I just don't see it. I don't see that. Square, man, square, square. I don't see that. Finally I did, pulling my guys in. My right flank does not look good at all. That was a great charge with this cap. Another cap charge. Again, I don't see that. Not forming square. Oh, 2 units full on at flank. Oh boy, I just did not see that again. Not reacting. My concentration is here. That's what I'm concentrating on right now. And he's doing a great job charging. So close. He's not seeing that. Going for a charge. Nice. Got this artillery. Routed instantly. And right back does not look good. Carabiniers doing an excellent job. Beating the Dragooners. Sending another charge, but behind my own men. That's not a good charge at all. Going for the second artillery. Pretty proud of myself here because he still hasn't noticed me. And what do I have here? Napoleon. How many men do I have? Like 3 units. Not even tired. So what's the next step? Going for general, right? Charge on the general. Kill 1. But Napoleon is still standing. And he finally sees that. I can't kill this Napoleon. I can't kill Napoleon. 40 men can't kill Napoleon. Another mistake of mine. I'm sending my general just after this cav unit. These are getting just shot into pieces without support. I'm not noticing that, but my entire attention is here. I'm trying to escape. These guys are not escaping. I'm getting routed in the process. That was a shame. I was really upset over here. This is a change in the battle right here. So, and my general is just moving without noticing it. I did not notice these guys. Finally I noticed, make him stand. But they don't have any support. No infantry support. Cav is on their side. The 2 units ahead of them. If I lose my general, it's pretty much entire morale is shattered. That was a bad move on my side. And I lose my general. You see instantly morale is dropping. France is going to for the kill. The general is still standing. Napoleon is still here. I do have the high ground. I do have artillery. One over here. The other artillery got destroyed by his artillery. I still have this 1 unit here. But what do? I order my artillery to shoot at my own cavalry. I just confused the see these two? I confused the color. Both are blue, white and red. Red, white and blue. And I'm ordering my artillery, you see directly, shooting at my own cavalry here. We're holding back. That was a good move. Score on the flank. Now I want to have this change into canister shot because there's a square right in front of them, right? I feel pretty positive here I could break the center. I have artillery, canister shot, I have infantry here, 2 cab unit. I should be able to break that side. Oh man, look at it. What a freaking waste. What a waste. What a waste. Not paying attention at all. This artillery just being useless. Relentless. These French forces are just coming at me. Desperate trying to hold the morale up. Shoot, damn it. I'm not sure if it was effective at all. That's one more. A few here. Nice. Gonna have to run retreat, holding back. So you have the high ground here. Oh, so that's another bad move. I'm shooting my own. I shot my own man. So that's not a good positioning. Put a man in front of your artillery. Lots of mistakes on my side. Artillery been ordered to attack this flank. Exhausted. That's the problem when you run your man, they get tired so quickly. Shoot, damn it, shoot! Excellent. Excellent. My cavalry was useless, he's able to form squares. I'm just constantly getting outflanked here. He's doing an excellent job. AC man, good job man. Look at him. Every single time he's just wrapping around my wings. Another cap shot from the rear. Captured the infantry, they're just not holding up. I'm now routing, my man. Look at 95 routing, 72 routing. That's the problem if you don't have the general. He has his general and good for him. He could hold his men in line. Now I'm outflanked. Still have an artillery. What can I do with these guys? Oh! Wow, did you see that? Canister shots, incredible. That must be scary, so close to artillery. see that blood? 55, 108. Carabiners are better units. Grenadiers, come on, charge. Yes, we got that. Ramp around with that. No, what? 87 and these guys are routing? Oh man, worthless. How do you want to defend fatherland with that weak units? Yeah, I don't. You can see this is worthless. My grenadiers being best units are just routed with 85 men. We did it. Worthless, 85 routing. France is doing excellent, just relentlessly pushing and making sure I will not escape this battle. Wow, another unit down. My grenadiers are coming back. I'm pretty pissed off my cav leaving. Willem 114, they are leaving too. General, useless. Very well done. Very, very well done, AC man. Nice charges. That's how you win the battles. So one thing I like about this game is I think it's more realistic, you know, the speed of it, morale of forces, troops. Really in those battles, most casualties were taken place not by shootout but by one side breaks and then they send a cap or you charge into it. '66, '65, '74. So all of these units are also on the verge of breaking, but if you get to the half of them, they will break. This guy should come back. So I have down to 2 units, grenadiers and line infantry. I'm going to fast forward this. I'm trying to get these 2 units together, form a frontal form a line basically and try to fight off these 4 units. We still can't do it. It's still possible. Because if these guys drop a few more men, they all can rout, and they don't have a general either. And I do have an elite unit here, namely the Grenadiers. And I'm also trying to use a forest, well, the few trees here to advantage. He was not able to shoot at me, so I got my units together, and here we go. Extending my lines. Using the tree line as a cover, trying everything in my power. Come on, for fatherland, stand your ground. Get rid of those French. No, what are you doing? Veteran line infantry, breaking. And Grenadiers. Last man. Come on. Well, it doesn't look good. It seems that France will take over the Netherlands, and their brave but futile resistance has come to the end. AC-Man did an excellent job. He was on offensive, and as a result, he won this battle. I hope everyone enjoyed this game. I'm curious about unit statistics. Enemy killed 845, enemy killed 1013. I had more men. Wow, I lost 1100, he lost 1000. And yet, morale is important. He managed to hold on his general much longer than I did. That was a big change. Overall, he did a better game. Let's look at my units. Yeah, so artillery, man, I just don't know how effective they are. They lost 8, only killed 9 here, 40 here, 124 here. So they can be effective, but you just have to use them really well. This wasn't a good move. Look at these guys. Hussar killed only 2, lost 25. Same here, my Cav did not do too well. Oh, look at that. Pretty low numbers overall. My general killed only 23 men, lost 119. That was a problem. I just had the wrong general, and of course played horribly. The highest kills, I guess the artillery did well. The Grenadiers did well in the house. A second unit of Grenadiers. Line infantry veterans Carabiniers, Line Infantry. Okay, hope you enjoyed the game. Until the next one, cheers.